great, doesn't it? Y'all want to come to my next retreat? So we held it at a honey lodge, and there was a snake in the bathroom that night. Everyone flipped out. It was very exciting. The next day, when we went to go make phone calls for our little booking challenge we had, no one had cell service, not one single person. So we just divided up in teams and got in cars, and we drove until we got cell service. And then we got out and we made our phone calls and did our little booking challenge, and then we all drove back to the honey lodge to see which team had the most points. So this event, even though it was not like the best retreat ever, I mean, it created so much momentum for my team. And so let me find my numbers here. Okay, so that really got the ball rolling, and the next 4 directors to promote on my team after that retreat promoted in the next 3 months. Wow. So it really was like an amazing event, although it was at the honey lodge, the snake, and all that stuff. Okay. So, and we also had a ton of people from that retreat go to conference. So after that retreat, that was in the spring, and that was the biggest conference attendance I had ever had after that. So that really was another thing that was happening to propel our move towards an executive team. So also I started running step-up programs. I'd never run a step-up program in my life. I was scared to death to run a call on those conference calls on the phone. I was scared to death to run a conference call. I'd never done anything like that in my life. And those things are hard because you're like just talking to yourself. Nobody says anything, and you don't even know if people are on the line anymore. So I reached out to some people to get some help with that. So that's another example of just do it. I didn't know how to do it, so I just reached out to some people that I knew did those type things and asked for their help and guidance on how to do it. So don't wait around for things to happen. Just go make them happen on your team. Okay, number 8 is be duplicatable. You need systems for everything, and systems that help you form the right habits. Simple, duplicatable systems. Everything I do and teach is duplicatable. Has anyone here ever seen my show? A 5-year-old could do my show. It's duplicatable, and people see it, it's fun, and they think, oh, I could do that, and I can do it better than she does it. And that's what you want people to think. So that's really good for recruiting. So I don't do anything in my business, my shows, or anything in my business that my guests at my shows couldn't do, that my team members couldn't do, that consultants feel like that they couldn't do. And I use everything that comes from the company. Tomorrow you're going to see something that I'm using with my team that I worked with some other directors to develop over the last couple weeks, and for helping new consultants get off to a strong start, and that is a prime example of how we do things in our team. We do everything that the company gives us, so it's all wrapped around PCU, okay? If you haven't dived into PCU, you want to take every single course on there and know that like the back of your hand, because that's where you want to send your team for training. Everything that the company does is what we do in our team. So keep it simple. All of my team, my directors, we all use the same systems, everything that comes from the company. Number 9, and this is really big. Be willing to grow, learn, and invest in yourself. You know how you don't know what you don't know? I didn't really understand anything about professional development. I had a college degree and I had been to college, but I had never been exposed to the world of, I guess you call it professional development. I had never been exposed to the world of like reading books, and I know this sounds really stupid, but I just didn't know what I didn't know. I was a cop, we didn't do things like that.